Quand même.
Capitalisation intéressante. 5 pour 1.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Nicolas, enchanté.
Bonjour, oui, ça va bien, merci.
Bonjour.
Bonjour,
bien.
encore.
Allô. Salut, ça va bien?
Bonjour et bienvenue à la ronde 1 du Cas Innovation entrepreneuriale. Préférez-vous les instructions en français? Do you prefer the instruction in English?
English, please.
Each team has 10 minutes to present its case to the judges. The time is indicated on the timer as a countdown. In case of a problem, I will indicate the remaining time with posters. If you do not end your presentation after 10 minutes, it will be stopped to move on to the period of question. Please note that you cannot reveal the name of city of your university as you may be disqualified. I would like to ask the public to turn off their cell phone. I will now invite the judges to introduce themselves.
Bonjour, mon nom est Martin Poirier, je suis directeur associé de Centre financier SFL dans la région de Montréal, responsable de la relève.
Bon matin, Amélie Bédard, directeur associé dans un centre financier SFL, région de Montréal, directrice développement des affaires.
Patrick Berard, I'm the Executive Director of the Quebec Foundation, and I'm a co-founder of the Commerce Game.
A lot of people can come up with a good idea, but it takes an entrepreneurial spirit and financial stability to make that idea become a success.
Currently, if we look in the financial market industry, we see there's a gap. For example, tech entrepreneurs, they're growing exponentially. There's much more people want to have new ideas, and especially in the tech industry, it's booming, 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 growing extremely fast, and it's really hard to keep up. And as well, these entrepreneurs want personal information. They want it to be specialized to themselves, not general information that can be given out to anyone. They want to understand what's good with their business, what can help their business grow, because it's so specific that they need that extra help in that specialization. As well, they love collaboration. They want to work together. That's why you have entrepreneurs who are co-founders. You have entrepreneurs who are teams of 6 people. One do the marketing, one does the finance, because they like that collaborativeness and they like to help each other out. Because these ideas, bringing these ideas together, makes a bigger idea even better. And there's an overload of information currently in the market. For example, you can go to different financial advisors, you can go to different offices, you can also go online. But the information is so vast that for an entrepreneur who's starting out his idea, already being confused sometimes with what he's doing, it's very hard for them to go on the internet and look for specific information. And finally, these entrepreneurs have big ideas and they need expert advice. Currently, there's no specialized financial service that is directly specific towards startups and tech entrepreneurs. So, what do we have for you today? We have Innovate. It's an incubator for entrepreneurs. This Innovate gives the opportunity to entrepreneurs to have the financial service of a specialized firm for startups and the tech industry. What do we offer at Innovate? We offer idea generation and validation. They come to us at Innovate, tell us about their idea, and we let them go through the process, understand what is wrong with their idea necessarily, what is working, what has worked in the past, maybe case studies. So they really have an idea of what can work for the future and what to take down for the future too. As well, we have networking and collaborative work environments. This is the incubator. It's a place where we do give our financial services and our financial aid, but as well, we let the entrepreneurs communicate between each other. So for example, you might have 2 entrepreneurs working on 2 separate projects. Well, what they can do is that they can share ideas between each other in order to make their idea even better. And this specialized financial service comes from experts trained in this area. So these people are certified in every certification they need to be an expert in financial services, but they do have backgrounds, for example, working in startups. They might even have expertise in working in their own startups, their own ideas, so that this really creates a relationship and really creates that kind of sense of uniqueness between the financial advisor as well as the person giving the advice. And so who are we? We're the dream team. We are allowing entrepreneurs to combine their ideas with financial aid. So we have Siham, she's a startup queen. She has worked in multiple startups in marketing, everywhere from finances down to tech, so she really understands how they work. Then we have Evan. Evan is a salesman. He can sell ice to an Eskimo and make sure those financial products go out and they get to the hands of everyone they need. And for me, I'm the entrepreneur. I've currently started a online business. I'm very passionate about the tech industry, which is why Create and Innovate will give the opportunity for me to understand from entrepreneurs, as well as give my advice to them too.
So, how is Innovate actually going to work? Well, first we're going to actually create the incubation hub. To get the clients here, we need them to know that we're actually offering our expertise as well as the financial services. Then we'll be getting this clientele as part of the, we'll be starting to build relationships with our clientele, making their financial services easier for them, making it easier for them for their business to grow. And as we go on, the relationships will grow and they can reference other people. But, we're in the financial sector, so how are we actually making money from this? Well, first the new entrepreneurs come to Innovate, and then we start to build these relationships. We are helping them in the incubation hub, starting ideas, generating ideas, as well as getting their already made ideas to businesses through our financial help. And then the way we make money is that we will be taking a 2% commission of the assets that we manage. But we also have one other way of getting revenue, and that is we'll be holding an annual competition called the Innovate Games, which will be getting many people to pitch ideas to us, and whichever ones that we feel is best managed and also has the best idea will be then given $80,000 to help grow their company. So who are we targeting? Well, we want that entrepreneurial spirit. This is about age 25 to 50, a bit on the younger side, but we are looking more at these tech startups, which tends to be on the younger side. We expect about an assets around $50,000, so they're not starting from nothing, but they're not a big company already. And so they need competition, they need people to bounce ideas off of. They need a hub that they can go and have other people with the same spirit as them. They need also help. So they have great ideas, they can make a great product, but they might not know the insurance needed, the taxes, they don't know every in and out of the finances to grow their business. And then lastly, how are we actually going to reach these people? Well, first we can reach word of mouth. Referencing is one of the best ways, as entrepreneurs often trust the people that they work with. And then also social media, but then we'll also be going to networking events such as startup conferences and other things that we'll get into a bit later. And then, so as for market size, how many entrepreneurs are actually within Canada and within Quebec, which we'll be starting at? Well, according to Stats Canada, 150,000 new small businesses are made each year within Canada. And so they're making a lot of money, and this is about 11% of the Canadian GDP, just in small businesses. But we also know 95% of new businesses actually become bankrupt within the first year. Why is this? Well, they don't have the financial expertise. They don't know exactly how to start an idea to a business. They don't know what to do, and they don't have the help. And that's why we're here to help them.
So now that we've talked about the industry and that there's a huge demand for entrepreneurs to have some type of financial aid, we need to prove our product works, and Innovate is the solution. So we're going to be taking it to the streets of Montreal, the best place where we know that tech innovation is booming and entrepreneurs are in need. If we drill down the market size and really take a look at the consumers that we need to contact, we know that Montreal does have 1.7 million in population, but we want to specifically find out the people that are in tech and also entrepreneurs. So drilling it down to our target market, which we know is 25 to 50-year-olds, and also with those two criteria in mind, we come to 28,000 potential consumers that do need Innovate. This is a huge amount, and in order to prove that this will be successful, our goal is to reach 10% of that, which is 5,600 people with our innovation pilot launch. So what is our pilot program? We want to bring this idea to the streets of Montreal and really get it, have a high awareness amongst these tech and entrepreneurs. Starting off, we're going to be at C2. It's a tech conference that happens every year in Montreal. It's really well known within the industry, and they're very interested in having new technologies and different ideas. So this is where we know our consumer will be and where we want to hit them. We'll be setting up a booth that's interactive and that has some type of tech ability, but also calling into mind that we're offering financial services to take them to the next level. That's what their idea needs to succeed, as we've mentioned. We'll be spending around $15K, and we'll be getting awareness through a third party in this sense. But to really drill it home and get these consumers thinking of Innovate as number one, we'll be having an Innovate Lounge. So this is a place where people can come together and really give each other different types of feedbacks on their projects and even have some brain sessions storming. So we're going to be having $50K for the establishment, and also the rest of the budget for that will go into infrastructure. Moving on. We want people to remember Innovate as something that's different from everyone else. We want to hold the Innovate Games. In order to have people pitch their ideas, really feel that they're passionate about something, and we will invest in the ones that really bring the most success. In return, we'll get equity in the company, but we'll be giving a budget of $80,000 to the representatives that do win this contest. We'll have huge word of mouth, people really interested in our idea, and know that Innovate can take their ideas to the next level with this initiative. We'll be spending $80,000 right there.
Now, the numbers. Today we're asking for $250,000 investment for 20% of equity in Innovate. And where's this budget going to go? The pilot program is going to be approximately $145,000, and infrastructure about $105,000. And what are our projections? So we're looking at a customer acquisition cost of about $26. And we're expecting to reach about 5,600 entrepreneurs in the Montreal area. This can be extremely valuable to us because we want to reach as many as people as possible, but target them specifically so that we get the right people in Innovate. And finally, we project to have approximately a 3% conversion rate from this 5,600 entrepreneurs that will then, after our innovative booths and everything, come towards us and actually be one of our clients. Now, Innovate, it is a financial service firm specialized in startups for tech industry and entrepreneurs. And what we want to do is we want to get these good ideas, these amazing ideas of entrepreneurs out there, bring them together and give them the financial aid and the financial help that they need to make their business successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Merci à vous.